Hey folks, Poster, welcome back to another Digimon Rearise video, and we're finally getting some new content. Not just like new banners or whatever, but actual new content, which personally I've been waiting for a while to get because honestly, I just haven't been having too much fun with the game lately. Haven't noticed, I haven't been posting too much. I've still been playing, but just not as much as I have been previously. But yeah, we're getting a SDQ. I guess that's what they're gonna call it on global. It's the DFQs on, I would assume, on Japan and on the Japanese version, and then they're gonna call it SDQs on global. Spotlight Digimon Quest, which we're getting Lopmon, and I would assume also TERRIERMON as well. Yeah. Okay, yeah. It says over here this SDQ gives you both Lopmon and TERRIERMON. It's coming in 2 days, by the way, with the step up banner as well. And the step up banner, yesterday I said it was gonna have bonus effects for the clash battle, but apparently not. It's for the SDQ, which we'll go over in a bit, and honestly makes this banner a bit more enticing to pull for than it actually was. So yikes. Anyways, let's just go over the step up banner info real quick. So got 200 on the last summon. That's 350, 450, 500, 570. So basically, same. I think, is this the same as the last one? But pretty similar. 570 gems or rubies, I guess. Almost the same amount as just basically almost 600 rubies, and you're getting some stuff, I guess. Nothing too crazy. Stam drinks is cool. These skill shards are nice, but overall, nothing too crazy. You do have 1.3 times rate on the last one, but again, I'm not sure if I really would recommend folks pulling on this. But anyways, this SDQ thing is actually really good. So aside from getting both Lopmon and TERRIERMON, and these aren't like, I mean, okay, they are still Lopmon and TERRIERMON, but like they're not bad. They're not like, they're still rookies, but they're not terrible, I don't think. So you also got Spotlight Digimon challenges, where you get skill stones for these two, right? So you got this is just amount of Spotlight points that you get from the quest. They give you different stuff. A Lopmon skill stone, 3 stamina drinks, a bunch of stuff, bits, a deft. What the heck is this? That's a plugin, right? Yeah, deft plugin, attack plugin booster, another Lopmon skill stone, more plugin stuff, more bits, more stam drinks, 2 Lopmon skill stones. These are obviously you can only use on the Lopmon. And then other stuff, bits, just a bunch of, Lopmon skill stones, bits, plugins, all that stuff, right? And then you also get from that a TERRIERMON reward for completion. I also get TERRIERMON skill stones as well. So that totals you, I think, 9. So you can max out both TERRIERMON and Lopmon to, you can max out their skill levels for free, basically. So that's pretty cool. And then completion reward, you get 50 rubies as well, which is nice. Although that's a lot of points. So the bonus Digimon that you get that gives you bonus points are the Brave Saberleomon line for 50% spotlight points and 10% more stats. And then Lotusmon, the Deaf Lotusmon line, gives you 30% more spotlight points and then 10% more stats. And then Mega Gargomon, Def Lopmon, and Def TERRIERMON all give you 10% more spotlight points and then 10% more stats. So yeah, this would entice you to pull on this banner a bit more, and not just make you want to pull on the banner more, but actually make you want to pull earlier, just so the stamina gets you more more spotlight points worth, right? Because obviously if you pull later, you're missing out on a lot of bonus points. So that does entice you to pull on the banner a bit more, and also a bit more earlier, because a lot of people are saying, oh, we'll see if we pull on the banner. The banner is going to be around for a while, right? Until the 24th. That's 2 weeks, and see if any other, I think other like if just in case like an Ulfers or something drops, right? So yeah, this might make you want to pull on the banner a bit sooner if you were already on the edge of wanting to pull on this banner or not, which I still would not really suggest pulling on the banner. Obviously, it gives you a bit more incentive to pull on the banner, but I still don't think so. I would personally still just wait and see if there's anything else coming, right? And then, okay, we'll go over the Lopmon and stuff. So basically, let's just go over the SDQ first. So basically, it's like a new story thing. And by the way, thanks to Tortoise for all this information. And so when you complete battles in this new act, they drop spotlight points, or some of the drops are spotlight points. You still get regular item drops as well. And then yeah, you just go through them, and then there should be a stage where that's really good for farming these spotlight points, and then just basically you use stamina and then farm these points. And obviously Saberlingomon, these guys give you extra spotlight points boosts, right? And then you get those points, and what you could use with those points is there's actually a special gacha. There's a special summon where you can use those points and then summon for a lot of good stuff. Bits, stamina drinks, skill stones, which is the big one, obviously. You actually have a good chance of getting some skill stones in there. So that's one of the ways to farm for skill stones, I guess. So yeah, a lot of good stuff that you could grind from here. Obviously, you probably want to maybe grind out all the, at least all these missions, right? And then also see if you could get some skill stones from these summon. Again, it's all free. So basically, they're giving out chances to get free skill stones. It costs stamina, obviously, so you'll have to use stamina drinks and all that stuff. You probably want to check it or not support everyone in your guild every day. Maybe you want to spend some friend points on refilling stamina instead of summoning for plug-in fodder. So again, up to you, but it just costs stamina. So anyways, let's go over the Digimon. So Lopmon, again, they're not anything crazy, but they're not bad for a rookie, right? So Lopmon stats: 4,230 HP, 1,800 tech, 1,177 defense, and 18 speed. It is what it is. The stats aren't too crazy. And then you get special plugins, which gives you tech plus 931, speed plus 24, and then defense plus 602, and then HP plus 1,893. Obviously, that's a lot. So with a plugin, it's going to be obviously much, much, much more better than it is. So as for the skills, main skill deals 200 and 350% to a single enemy. You're gonna get it to skill level 10 anyway, so we'll just look at the ladder numbers. So 350% damage to a single enemy, increases the crit rate of deft allies by 40% for 2 turns, and then your sub skill deals 100% damage to all enemies, and then decreases the defense of deft allies by 40%, and then increases attack of deft allies by 50%. So this is a really, really good deft support, honestly. Especially if you're running a Lotusmon team, if you get Gaiamon down the line or whatever, running some kind of deft team, Daemon, Piedmon, all that stuff. This is a decent unit to run on that team, honestly. It's a really, really good support, right? And it does it's damage isn't anything crazy, but you do have a pretty decent single target damage over here. Increased crit rate, 40%, defense, crit rate, defense, and tech, right? So there you go. Moving on to, and again, you get all these plugins and then the skill zones. By the way, these guys don't digivolve. They just stay at rookie stage, which is fine, I guess. And then you got Terriermon, which is a little deft. And then stats: 4,230, 1.8k tech, 1,177 defense, and 18 speed. And you also got the same plugins. Well, not exactly the same, but in terms of stats, you got the same stats there. It's different plugins, but same stats. And then still it's got 9 skill stones. You can max this out again. So let's go over this stuff, I guess. So this gives you 350% damage to a single enemy. This is decrease all enemies crits by 40%, and then 100% to all enemies. Decrease all enemies defense by 40%. Passive decreases all enemies tech damage resistance by 30%. So this is more of a debuffer, right? This is a buffer. This is a debuffer for deft, basically deft. Well, I mean, they work well together, and you probably want to run a deft team, but like Terriermon, you don't have to run it on a deft team, because obviously this is just decrease your opponents. You could throw it on any other team, but obviously it would benefit a lot from a dev team, right? So these two are decent supports. I mean, again, they're nothing. Don't expect them to do like massive damage or whatever, but like these are like solid skills. So you don't have to worry about a lot of these. You don't have to try to throw in like a Wisemon or I guess where Siegmon would fit a bit better, or like a High Endermon or something. Although obviously you're still getting more buffs from that, but this thing also increases crit and all that. So obviously great support for a dev team, and this is just a great debuffer for all teams, I guess. So anyways, that's all we got over here. So basically we're getting Lopmon, TERRIERMON, DFQ / SDQs. And also we got more info on the step up summon. Again, it's up to you if you want to summon on this one. I would still suggest not to, but some of this stuff is pretty nice, I guess. That you can get. Again, also the skill stone summons. So yeah, this is again coming in 2 days, so that should be fun. So anyways, let me know what you guys think about all this stuff in the comments down below. Like and enjoy this video, subscribe to the channel for some more Digimon Rearise content. I'll see you guys in the next one.